Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, Golden Light Healing Oracle, or GLOW for short. I'm Seiji, and I'm so thankful that you're here joining me today for another pick a card reading. I'm super excited for today's reading. I was feeling very called to get this reading done for you all. So today we're going to be looking at healing advice and future outcomes. I'm going to try to make this reading as specific as possible, as practical as possible in terms of advice. So yeah, keep it straightforward, to the point, and really just try to give you as many helpful tools as possible and channeled messages here from Spirit. So just gonna kind of let Spirit guide the reading today. So super excited, and thank you again for joining me. Let me go ahead and introduce the 4 piles here today to you. We have pile number 1 with the labradorite crystal. We have pile number 2 with the infinity stone crystal. Pile number 3 with the golden healer quartz. And lastly, pile number 4 with the aura quartz. So meditate on these 4 piles here before you today. Pick whichever one you're feeling most intuitively drawn to. If you're feeling drawn to more than one pile, that is fine. You can watch both. The timestamps will be listed below in the description box. And as a reminder for everyone, this is a safe space, but you know, sometimes these readings get really deep. So if there's anything triggering or uncomfortable that comes up for you during the reading, remember that you have the power to click off the reading at any point in time if you need to do so. And also, if you're not vibing with the energy or the message of the pile, you can always choose a different pile, pick a different reading. It could just be that the message wasn't meant for you today or not meant for you at this time. So that is perfectly fine. Okay, well, again, timestamps are listed below in the description box, and I'll meet you at your selected pile. Hi, pile 1, welcome to your reading. You were drawn today to the labradorite crystal, and in today's reading, we're going to be looking at healing advice and future outcomes. We're going to do a quick energy check-in at the beginning of the reading. That should give you some confirmation as to if you're in the correct pile or not. And then we'll be doing channeled messages. We're going to try to keep this reading as specific and as practical as possible to help you in your healing journey. And yeah, I'm just going to kind of let Spirit lead the reading here today. Super excited. I'm also going to channel some zodiac signs here at the beginning. You can also take that as extra confirmation if you are any of those zodiac signs or have those placements within the top 3 of your birth chart. Okay, and just as a general reminder, this is a general reading on YouTube, so take the messages that resonate, leave what doesn't. If you're not vibing with the energy of the pile, you can always pick a different pile or choose a different reading if you need to do so. And if anything triggering or uncomfortable comes up during the reading, you can always click off at any point in time if you need to do so. Sometimes these readings get really deep, so just want to remind everyone of that. Okay. I hope that everyone's doing well, and I thank you again so much for your continued support on my channel, and for being here and joining me and doing the work to better yourself. So let's start with your energy check-in here for your reading and find out, you know, what area of your life is needing healing and get all the details here. Okay, I'm going to start with my lotus and amber oil, and then we'll get straight into it for you, pile 1. All right, Spirit, please tune me in to the energy of pile 1. This is a timeless reading as well, so from whenever you're finding this reading today, this message was meant for you. We have the One of Fire, Balance, and the Queen of Air. So I'm hearing for you, pile 1, the area of your life that's needing healing is, it feels like you need to get settled in some way. It feels like you might be the kind of person that has like a lot of really great, brilliant ideas, a lot of like energy to get things going in your life. This could be with regards to like your career, like maybe you're interested in a lot of different areas. Maybe you're passionate about a lot of different things. You're definitely like courageous and bold, but it feels like you're a little scattered perhaps, or you don't know exactly like where you want to settle or lay your roots or what you want to pursue. Yeah, and it feels like things are a little bit out of balance perhaps within your life, and in specifically like in your career or even in your love life potentially. It feels like you might be holding on to things that no longer serve you, or holding on to like things from the past that are kind of holding you back in some capacity. And it feels like there's some sort of opportunity that if it hasn't already presented itself to you, it's presenting itself very soon. And Spirit is wanting you to not miss that opportunity by being unbalanced or scattered in your thoughts and your intentions. You could also be a very like a person with a great sense of humor as well. That's coming through, or very funny. I feel like you're very brilliant and like experienced and passionate, pile 1. You're able to see like the bright side of life, to see the humor in life. I'm getting strong Gemini energy from this pile, and Libra as well. I'm also hearing Aries and Aquarius. So if any of that resonated with you, pile 1, then you'll know for sure that you are in the correct reading. Or if you have any of those placements in your chart, in your top 3, take that as confirmation. Okay, let's look further. Let's get deeper into your reading here today. Prosperity begins. Yeah, there's definitely like an opportunity that's presenting itself to you. If it hasn't already, it's presenting itself like extremely soon to you, pile 1, and Spirit's really not wanting you to miss this opportunity or to overlook it. So there's a reason why you're hearing this message now, because I feel like pile 1, it's like in the nick of time. Something is being like prepared for you, like something big is about to happen in your life. A seed that has been planted is about to bloom, and you're about to like reach a different level in your life, or a new door is about to open up for you in your career. And Spirit really wants you to take advantage of this opportunity. I keep seeing like growth coming through here. Some of you could like to work with plants or nature. Some of you could have like Indian background as well. I don't know why that just came through, but take that if it resonates. But yeah, I feel like there's a big opportunity coming towards you that could potentially like change the trajectory of your career or of your life. And there's a need for you to get settled about your intentions, what it is that you want, and it's time for you to take action on those things. It's time for you to find balance within your ideas, with others, to create something extraordinary within your life, and to release the things from the past that no longer have a place within your life. We have deception and envy. Yeah, I do kind of feel like you might have people like onlookers within your life that are jealous of you in some capacity. Could be jealous of like your inner fire or your passionate energy. I'm also getting like a fun, like not childish, but like childlike kind of energy. Like I just feel like you're very rambunctious in the best possible way, pile 1, and I feel like sometimes people are a little bit jealous of that, or I don't know, I just feel like you have onlookers, like people that are kind of watching you from the sidelines, or people that maybe even have like doubted you or doubted your abilities in the past, or your accomplishments, your potential. I feel like there's been people that have doubted your potential in the past, or even now, that are about to be shocked by you and your glow up and what you're going to be accomplishing here very soon. Okay. So yeah, Spirit is saying the way to heal this is to find balance, to get grounded. There's a need for grounding here. Some of you could benefit from like even just going for a walk in nature, touching like, Spirit just said like touching grass or like touching the earth in some way. There's a need for you to ground. I keep seeing grass. Okay, let's look further for you, pile 1. Let's go a little deeper. What needs healing here? Judgment. It's time for you to stop judging yourself. Pile 1, it's time for you to stop judging your ideas, judging yourself. Yeah, it's time to release that, because judgment also came up on this card here. I feel like you hold yourself back to some capacity, or doubt yourself, you criticize yourself potentially, or like you talk down on yourself sometimes, and it's time for you to judge yourself less and to understand your needs more, to find out like what is the foundation of all of this. Apathy. This card says ignite your passion, for it's the antidote to indifference. Yeah, if you've been like scattered, like not sure which direction to go, not really like attached to something one way or another within your career or love life, it's time for you to follow your heart and to follow your passion, to follow what it is that gets you the most excited and makes you like lights you up the most, what brings you the most happiness. It's time for you to follow and pursue that. Yeah, sunflowers could be helpful for you as well. And then we have attachment. Yeah, true growth requires letting go. Yeah, we did talk about like letting go of past situations or people, or even like things that have been said to you in the past that no longer serve you. People maybe that have like looked down on you, whatever it is, it's time to release that and free yourself from that, in order to bring in this new energy that's trying to make its way into your life here, pile 1. Okay, let's look further for you. Let's get your Black Moon cards. Lost. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you have felt lost about like what it is that you want, where you're going. Some of you could have been like running away or like not committing to something because you're afraid of like making the wrong choice, but it's time to let go of that like fear and that judgment of making the wrong choice and to just do it and make the choice. It's also time, I keep seeing like this sword here. I was thinking about that earlier, like this sword, like cutting something off. And then this card here says cutting off. So yeah, it's time to cut off that old dead energy, pile 1, that's just been draining you and holding you back. We have twin flames. Observing. Again, yes, there's definitely onlookers that are watching you, not in a creepy way, I hope, but like you're definitely being like observed and watched by a lot of people, pile 1. Some of you could have like a social media following, but you get the attention of others because you have such a bright like aura about you and like such a like enticing like energy, and you're just like so vivacious and like passionate and just cool, and like people are really interested in that. The twin flames. Let's see what else comes through for you, and then we'll come back to that card here. Let's look at kind of future energy for you, pile 1. We have the 3 of Wands, Aries coming through here. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, and then the 8 of Pentacles, Virgo. Yeah, so I see you being inspired, pile 1, in the future. You're going to start preparing for things. You're going to start planning your future, expanding, being honest and open with yourself, judging less, accepting and understanding more. You're going to grow a lot here in the future. And you're going to take action on an idea or on an opportunity that's presenting itself to you. You're going to have more money and more prosperity. You're going to have a greater following of people. You're going to embark on like a new adventure or a new venture. Again, could be related to your career or love life. And yeah, you're going to like pioneer a new beginning for yourself in some way here. You're an original. You're like carving out a new path, and you're going to like work hard on this new beginning, on this new venture that you're embarking on. You could be like going back to school for some of you, or finding like what area that you're interested in studying. You're going to be learning and raising your standards, developing your craft. And you're making some sort of choice or decision. You're creative. You're persevering. You're very talented as well, pile 1. Yeah, some of you could be like getting into an apprenticeship if you're like an artist or something. But yeah, you're like setting higher standards for yourself. You're getting more established in your life in some way here next in the future. All right, let's look here at these cards. We have Spirit. Yeah, you're following like your heart, you're following your spirit, and reflect. Yeah, you're reflecting on your life, on your passions, on your goals. You're laying the groundwork, you're planning, you're getting settled. You're reflecting on yourself. And you're releasing attachments to like past energy that's held you down and held you back. And you're starting a new beginning. You're like rebirthing yourself in some way. I get the feeling like a lot of you are either artists or like creatives in some sense, or philosophers, revolutionists, actors. But yeah, you're going to be successful in the future with this. Your angel number is 318. Look up that number because there's a meaning for you, pile 1. Now, the Twin Flames card, it's like, yeah, Gemini energy just keeps coming through for this pile really strong. It's like in Libra energy as well. It's like you're finding your other half, but your other half is yourself, pile 1. You're like discovering a part of yourself that you've never like fully embraced before. Again, mirroring, like reflection coming through, a reflection of your soul. It's really beautiful energy. It's like you're accepting and discovering an important part of yourself that's like gonna take you far in your life. Okay, let's get your last few cards here. Let's get your practical wisdom cards. We have the Storm in a Bottle and the Truth Serum. Yeah, it's time to get like honest with yourself, pile 1, about honest with your needs, your desires. Okay, give me just a second. I'm gonna pause this. Okay, yeah, the Truth Serum. Follow your truth and be guided by honesty and integrity. Your color is copper. I live my life with honesty and integrity and know that this will lead me on a true and great path. Follow your truth, for your authentic path is ahead. Confirmation. It's a path that intertwines with honesty and integrity, guiding you towards a life of fulfillment and purpose. Lift your head, can't read today. Listen to your head and your heart and know that you are making the correct choices that will lead you where you want to be. You will be certain that things will work out how they should. Confirmation. As you navigate through the twists and turns, remember the delicate dance between truth and compassion. Never trample on others to get where you need to be. Embracing your truth opens doors to a cascade of positive benefits. Certainty and trust abound. Opportunities aligned with your truth are drawn towards you. Meaningful connections are forged as your unwavering commitment to honesty inspires and transforms the lives of those around you. Honesty becomes a beacon guiding you as you explore your true path. When you do this, you unlock a life brimming with purpose, fulfillment, and a profound sense of authenticity. Yeah. Yep. And then this storm in a bottle here. Let's look at that one here next. Embrace the eye of the storm and be ready to come out on the other side. I am thankful for my loved ones, and I can calm the stormy chaos inside of me. Life can be stormy, and you may feel yourself feeling a little turbulent more than a little chaotic. You may be feeling mystified by the direction your life is taking you and not thinking clearly. Dive deep down into the whirlpool that is your thoughts and find a sense of order and inner clarity. Take a few minutes each day to meditate. Take a deep, steadying breath and let all of those thoughts settle into a quiet breeze within your mind. With each exhale, let go of the chaos that rules your mind until all feels calm again. Be patient and ride out the storm. Your path will become apparent with time. You just need to trust you will weather the storm. Don't let confusion consume you and spiral you into a negative thought pattern. Lack of clear thinking can lead to poor choices. Remember that stormy times can bring people together. Look to others for camaraderie and support. It's times like these that you need to know who your true friends are. Yeah, I think that's really beautiful advice. Again, ground yourself, coming through pretty strongly here, and be honest with yourself and follow your heart, follow your passion and your truth and authentic path. All right, let's get your angel healing card, or your healing energy card here next. We have divine light. I am an expression of love. I shine like the sun. My inner light is my strength and my treasure. My intuition guides me to discover the wonderful goodness of who I am. Confirmation, again, this copper energy coming through as a healing color for you. So I'll just show you that for a minute so you can take in that healing energy there. And then your last two cards here, we're gonna get your self improvement card here. Remember your crown. Yeah. Remember your crown. That is number 9. It's okay if you stumble, fall, or fail. It's okay if your crown slips. But your circumstances do not dictate who you are and what you're worth. Your soul does. And your soul's golden, descended from royalty beyond human comprehension. Now is not the time to criticize yourself or to shrink into any version of approval that is too small for you. Pull your shoulders back. Glide, even through troubled waters. Real queens and kings honor their internal wealth and straighten each other's crowns. Confirmation. Yeah, I said earlier in the reading, like, it's time to stop judging yourself. It's time to stop being, like, so critical of yourself and holding yourself back or doubting yourself. Pile 1. All right, let's get your last message here from the universe, directly from the universe channeled. So let's see here what we've got. Prioritize self-healing right now. Put your needs above others for once. It's time to focus on you. Self-healing takes time and a lot of self-love. Remember, open wounds don't heal into scars overnight. Take the time that you need in order to feel happier and healthier within yourself. There's no rush. Yes, exactly. There's no rush. The door's opening up for you, and this is an opportunity for you truly to change your life and to change the trajectory of your life. So that's what I've got for you, Pile 1. I hope that this reading was helpful and insightful for you. If it was, if you'll please like the video and subscribe to the channel, that helps us out a ton, and I'd really, really appreciate it. And I thank you so much again, and I'll catch you at the next Pick a Card reading. Hey, Pile 2, welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the Infinity Stone today. And in today's reading, we're going to be looking at healing advice and future outcomes. I want this reading to be as practical and as helpful as possible for you. So we'll keep it kind of practical here, get channeled messages from Spirit, as much detail as possible, as per usual. And I thank you so much for your continued support on my channel, for being here and joining me here today. And I hope that everyone is doing well. And yeah, just as a reminder for all my viewers, this is a general reading on YouTube, so take the messages that resonate, leave what doesn't. If you're not vibing with the energy of the pile, that is okay. You can leave that message for someone else, pick a different pile, choose a different reading. And we're probably going to get deep with this reading today, so if anything triggering or uncomfortable comes up for you, just remember you can click off the reading at any point in time, okay? This is a safe space, no judgment here. We're all here to love each other, to learn. So yeah, let's get straight into it here for you today. Pile 2, let's see what situation needs healing and practical advice and channeled messages. We have the King of Fire in reverse, the 10 of Fire, and the Knight of Water. So first message that's coming through, you could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or have those placements in your chart with a water moon potentially. Take that if it resonates, and take that as extra confirmation if it does. Yeah, this is kind of the energy check-in. So if you're resonating with this message, then you'll know that you're in the correct pile. But I feel like a lot of you in pile 2, you work way too hard, or you're like way too hard on yourself. There's a lack of balance within your life. There could be like excessive stress that's taking a toll on your health. You might try to do everything yourself. And I feel like you're tired and like you're unmotivated. You've lost your inspiration. You've lost like your inner spark. Yeah, it feels like you're just exhausted and like you are ready to give up in some capacity. It feels like you're very hard on yourself as well, pile 2. It feels like maybe your love life has been put on pause or has been like non-existent because of like everything that's going on within your life. Yeah, it just feels like you're unsatisfied in some way with like your life or with your circumstances. Like there's a lack of excitement, a lack of energy here. It's like drained. Some of you could work in the healthcare field, or like a very exhausting, demanding field. It feels like maybe you've turned down a lot of offers potentially in love, or like offers from people to do things. Like your social life might be taking a toll. Okay, let's look further for you, pile 2. We have foundation and achievements and temptation. Yeah, it's like you're tempted to like let it all go and just like take a risk because you're tired of like the same old thing over and over again. You're tired of like this routine. You're tired of something and you like want to do something out of the norm. It does feel like you've built a very strong foundation for yourself, or you've like worked really hard on something within your life. Like some of you could have just bought a new home potentially, or started a family even. But there's still something that you're like not satisfied with in your life. For a lot of you, I feel like it's either your job or your love life, but I'm getting love life pretty strongly. Yeah, interesting. Your angel number is 154, so look up that number because there's a meaning and a message for you in that number. Okay, let's look further for you. I want to get your Black Rose cards here next. Shattered. Yeah, panic attack. Yeah, there's like anxiety and stress here. There's some sort of like sadness or lack of satisfaction with something within your life. Feeling defeated, feeling like you're ready to give up. Foresight. Something's happening for you here in the future. You're making a decision on which way to go. It's coming soon, like within the next few days to a week or two. I'd say 2 weeks max. There's some sort of like insight and clarity that you're getting here in the future. gamble. Yeah, and you're taking like a risk of some sort. You're ready to like risk it all, I hear, pile 2. You're ready to roll the dice. Some of you could be like up and quitting your job maybe, or like doing something completely like different and out of the norm. Interesting. Let's where's your other, I guess you only had one. Let's get your shadow card here and go a little deeper into this reading. We have shame. Embrace your flaws. They are part of your unique story. There's some sort of like shame about like a desire that you have. Some of you could be married potentially, or like in a committed relationship, but you're unsatisfied. And there's like a shame that comes with that you're experiencing potentially. Also, for some of you, it may feel like you're wearing a mask, like a different persona at work or like to the public, when really like deep inside you're just frustrated and you're tired and unhappy with something. Let's look further here. We have storm. Yeah, you're going through like some sort of difficult, challenging time right now, pile 2. But I am hearing that there's a rainbow after the storm. Like there's some sort of, again, insight or clarity that's coming to you quickly. There's some sort of change in your path that's coming in the future. The storm is going to clear here. A cloud could be significant for you. Okay, let's look. We have bloom. Yeah, you're going to come out of this, pile 2. You're definitely going to come out of this on the other side a lot happier. Like a brighter, more excited version of yourself, more energized version of yourself. I do definitely see that for you here. Like it's like the, yeah, like storm and bloom. It's like the blooming, like sometimes you need rain to nourish the soil so that the flower can grow, right? Or plants can grow. So I see you blooming here in the future. And it's not going to be too long. I definitely see like it's not going to be too long for you, pile 2. Okay, let's look at your tarot cards here. We have the Queen of Swords. You're going to get honest with yourself. You're going to, there's some sort of clarity, truth coming through, like honest communication. Yeah, you're going to be speaking your truth here soon. Throat chakras coming through, like you're going to be expressing something. We have the 4 of Wands here in reverse, Aries coming through. Yeah, that by expressing this thing or getting whatever this is off of your chest, it may cause some like tension. A little bit of like tension with someone or something. But I'm seeing that it's going to relieve you of something. Like it's going to relieve you of this anxiety and this stress. And then we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you're getting out of like some sort of controlling, like authoritarian kind of situation. You're getting out of like misery, I'm hearing, or unhappiness. There's going to be color. There's going to be light coming into your life again. Very interesting. Yeah. It's like the rainbow after a storm keeps coming through. So rainbow and cloud are some symbols that could be significant for you during this period. Pile 2. Let's get some practical healing advice for you. We have Shroomka and Wolfsbane. Okay. Let's look at these here from the book. We'll start, I can't talk. We'll start with Shroomka. Okay. Engage in self-discovery and seize opportunities for personal growth and transformation. I must use this time wisely and embrace all new experiences that make the most of my transformation and growth. Just like when Alice met the caterpillar in Wonderland, you're ready to embrace a spell of rapid growth. Yeah, I said that these changes are coming quickly for you. Welcome the changes that come your way and allow yourself to grow and flourish like a butterfly emerging from its cocoon. Positive changes may well be in your future. However, this growth may be short-lived, so don't waste this time or become complacent. Remember to enjoy this period of self-discovery to prolong your well-being and overcome any future challenges. Confirmation. Prolong your well-being, prolong your health. Embrace the momentum of growth and engage in activities that nurture your personal development. Explore new paths, acquire knowledge, and challenge yourself to expand beyond your comfort zone. Something that's coming through is like you need to do something fun or creative, pile 2. Like you need to color, you need to like paint, dance, join a club or something. Like do something that you enjoy doing simply because you enjoy doing it. Yeah. Continuously seek opportunities for growth and transformation. Explore new paths, acquire knowledge, challenge yourself to expand beyond your comfort zone. There's nothing like finding the one thing through exploration that sets your soul on fire and makes you grow exponentially and catapults you into bigger and better things. By wholeheartedly embracing this phase of rapid growth, you will experience profound personal transformation and fulfillment. Feeling that fire in your belly will provide you with a sense of clarity and a burning desire to succeed while keeping things simmering along and fruitful when they slow down again. Utilize this time for self-discovery and positive changes that will arise and extend beyond the present moment. Yeah. And then Wolfsbane here, let's look at that one. All right. Oops. Where'd it go? Okay. Embrace independence, shift old patterns, and adapt to lead a harmonious life within your pact. I am a shapeshifter who can adapt to any environment or situation to find my way forward. Be ready for a new journey on an unexplored path. Yeah, exactly. I was seeing like you're taking a new path with this card here. You're forging on like a new path. You're choosing a new direction. Okay. Don't wait for others to do things for you. It may not lead you where you ultimately desire. Be a trailblazer or a trendsetter. You have it within you to shift old patterns and break away from the herd. Adapt and guide your way independently through the darkness and into the light. Perhaps there's a trip you really want to take or a project you really want to get your teeth into, but have been waiting for a friend or colleague to go with you or to help you get started. Are you able to adapt your plans and go at it alone? It might just be what you need and makes you realize that you are more capable of doing something by or for yourself. You don't always need to wait around for someone else to be on the same page as you. You can turn the page all by yourself simply by shifting your mindset and realizing just how capable you really are. I am courageous, I am independent, this is my life, and I have the ability to fulfill my wildest dreams. It might just give you a newfound sense of confidence and release your inner badass. You may be an independent spirit, but this doesn't mean you shouldn't play nicely with others or become one of the pact. Don't fight against friends. They are not foes. They are there to support you. Yeah. Some of you are meant to be like a leader or role model. Yeah, life is so much better when you're not battling others in a constant state of fight or flight. Embrace this ability to adapt as needed, and you can choose when to run with your pack, and when to stare at the moon in your own space. Yeah, okay. Let's get your last few cards here. Let's get your self-advice. Flaunt it with the peacock, number 30. Now is not the time to be modest. Now is the time to strut your stuff, and allow everyone to see the full range of those gorgeous, radiant soul feathers. Don't hold back. The peacock shares its radiance with the world, and we call it natural. So go ahead, unfold your glorious abundance. Display all that you are, and while you're at it, sashay. Do a little dance. Be proud of all that you are and everything that you have become in this moment. So there's a need for you to like embrace yourself, to Show yourself off a little bit to get involved in something that makes you like excited, that brings you joy and happiness, that enriches your life. There's a need to release shame. You're ready to bloom. You're ready to move forward. There's a need for honest communication and clarity about your needs and boundaries. Yeah. And there's a need for you to like take a leap of faith, to take a risk here, to make some sort of bold decision, to move forward, and try something different, to try something new, to get out of your comfort zone. All right, and let's get your last two cards here. We have freedom through faith. I calm my thoughts and rise above fear. I free myself of all doubt by entrusting my doubts to the universe. I have faith in perfect timing and placement. I trust the universe and find freedom. So yeah, faith is coming through as well, like having faith and trusting that things are going to work out for you. Pile 2. All right, and if you wanted to take in that healing energy, here is that card for you. Deep indigo blue could be a healing color for you. All right, and then let's get your final message here from Spirit. Comparing yourself to others keeps you stuck in a cycle of guilt and shame again, and continues to separate you from your blessings. It keeps you small. Understand that everyone has their own journey, which always unfolds in divine timing. Your time will come. There's been 2 cards about like perfect timing and trusting and having faith, releasing shame and fear. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like Spirit really wants you to just trust, and in the meantime, while you're waiting, like get involved with something that you really enjoy doing and live your life, and disconnect a little bit from like what's been stressing you out, and release that stress, release that fear, and do something fun. And don't compare yourself to other people. Like, this is your life, and your life is what you make of it. You know, you have a lot of say and control over like your everyday, your present moment. So take advantage of that. Pile 2. All right, that's what I've got for you. I hope that this reading was insightful and helpful. And if it was, please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I thank you so much again for being here. And yeah, it would really help us out if you like our video and subscribe to our channel. So thank you, and I'll catch you at the next pick a card reading. Bye. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn today to the Golden Healer Quartz Crystal. In today's reading, we're going to be looking at healing advice and future outcomes for whatever your situation is. We'll be doing an energy check-in at the beginning of the reading, as well as channeled zodiac signs for confirmation of your pile, that this is in fact your message. I thank you so much for your continued support, for being here for this pick a card reading here today. And I hope that everyone's doing well and that you're taking care of yourselves and having a good week so far. Just as a general reminder for all of the viewers, this is a general reading on YouTube, so take the messages that resonate, leave what doesn't. If you're not vibing with the energy of the pile, pick a different pile, choose a different reading. We're going to be getting kind of deep with the reading today, so if anything triggering or uncomfortable comes up for you, you can always click off the reading at any point in time if you need to do so. All right, with that being said, we'll go ahead and get straight into your reading here for you today at Pile 3. Spirit, please tune me in to the energy of Pile 3, healing advice for their situation. Let's do your energy check-in here to start. And this is a timeless reading, so whenever you found this video today, you're meant to hear this. Okay. We have the 7 of Fire in reverse, the 1 of Water, and the 8 of Fire. So one of the messages that's coming through for you, Pile 3, is I feel like a lot of you may have difficulty standing up for yourself, advocating for yourself, being assertive. You may have issues with like self-confidence or potentially low self-esteem. You may not like conflict or challenge. You may be like more shy or like on the quiet side, more meek or hesitant. You could be like a person that's like very soft-hearted, or kind-hearted is the word that I'm looking for, like kind-hearted, like a pure soul, very loving. You could also have like deep psychic abilities, or like very intuitive, very tapped in spiritually. You could be like a very good friend. I don't know, kindness and like just caring is coming through very strongly for you. I feel like there's a lot potentially going on in your life. You could be stressed by like all of the things that are happening. I feel like most of the things are good, but it just feels like there's a lot going on at once, potentially like in your life, in your job, in your career. A lot of like rapid, unstable change coming through potentially for you. Zodiac signs I'm picking up on strongly is Pisces. I'm also seeing Leo and Cancer. Sagittarius as well. But yeah, so if any of that resonated with you, pile 3, then you'll know that you're in the correct reading. Or if you have any of those zodiac placements in your big 3 in your chart, then you know that you are in the correct spot. So let's continue on with your reading here. Let's get your psychic cards here to tap in a little deeper into this energy. We have moving on, authority, truth. I don't think I've ever gotten this card from this deck before. I may have to look at that one from the book, but yeah, pile 3, it feels like a lot of you just have difficulty like advocating for yourself or with like self-confidence. It feels like you have every right to be confident in yourself though. And some of you could have difficulty with like moving on from the past, or I don't know, I feel like there's some sort of like old narrative that you've told yourself in the past that has like stuck around and kept you kind of stuck for a while, or has like been a voice in the back of your head, like for self-doubt. So the truth card, this card indicates a spiritual awakening, clarity, revelation of the truth, a wake-up call to get your attention and show how far you need to go, evaluation of the past along with the lessons that you've learned or that you still need to understand must be a top priority. Doing so will enable you to forgive and accept and heal so that you can move forward in a balanced spiritual mindset. A significant change must be made in certain areas of your life. What was not once obvious will now be realized and understood. Be honest with yourself and trust what you know to be true. Okay. Let's look further. Let's get deeper into this energy here. Let's look at your shadow cards. We have envy. I do feel like a lot of people are envious of you. Envious of like your accomplishments. Again, I feel like you're very like accomplished and you're a gem, pile 3, and I feel like a lot of people are jealous of that. And then we have numbness. To feel pain is to be alive and human. Yeah, it feels like for some of you may have like emotionally disconnected from something because of like an experience that you've continued to have, or it's like you've been like taken advantage of in some way in the past, or people have like used you in the past in some way and you've like disconnected from a certain aspect of yourself. Maybe you've disconnected from that like kind-hearted energy that we saw at the beginning. Maybe you've put up like a shell. Okay, let's get your tarot cards. I'm gonna look a little further. We have the Hierophant in reverse, Taurus energy coming through. Yeah, it's like some of you are just like terrified or afraid of being vulnerable. Whether that's like vulnerable with like standing up for yourself, or like with conflict or addressing something, or vulnerable with your feelings, potentially your emotions. Again, a lot of you just really don't like conflict. Yeah, it's like a passive energy coming through here. Leo coming through again. Yeah, it's like almost like you let people, I don't want to say like let people disrespect you, but it's like you let people treat you less than you deserve in order to keep the peace sometimes. And that's not healthy. And Spirit's wanting you to recognize that in the reading today and to begin the process of healing that. And we have the Page of Wands. Yeah, Spirit wants you to have courage and to be able to be strong and settled in your energy and to be confident in yourself. Yeah, Spirit wants you to like be freer, I'm getting, and more confident in standing up and being assertive. Because you deserve that, pile 3. Let's look further. Jealousy again. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, people are just like very jealous of you, and it's like uncalled for, it feels like, honestly, because I feel like you're a very kind person, but people are just very jealous of you, or may like try to put you down because of like all that you offer. But once you realize it's because you are everything that that person wants or like doesn't have, then I feel like you can see yourself in a different way and you can stand up for yourself. Coffee date. Call. This could be related to love for some of you. Like, I see, for some of you, you've dated a lot of partners who are like internally jealous of your success and your accomplishments, and they may have like treated you poorly because of that, or treated you unfairly, and that's left like a lasting scar on kind of your heart, or left you feeling kind of numb and hurt, and like kind of closed off to love and relationships and like vulnerability because of the experiences that you've gone through. I do see for some of you that you're going to be like hearing from someone from your past, like you're going to have some sort of conversation with them discussing exactly this that's been said in the reading today. This person knows that they wronged you. You could have had this person blocked, or like they could have had you blocked. There's some sort of like unblocking that's occurring here, some sort of conversation with this person. Some of you could even be like meeting up in person, like over coffee or at a coffee shop or like a restaurant or something. But there's some sort of discussion and meetup and communication coming through, conversation with someone from your past that has wronged you or treated you unfairly or poorly. You could have had like conflict with this person in the past. But yeah, Spirit wants you to be a free spirit. Spirit wants you to love your life, to discover new things, to be enthusiastic and courageous, to embrace fire energy. We have, oh my gosh, courage, confirmation. Yeah, Spirit wants you to find that inner courage again, to stand up for yourself, to know what you're deserving of, to advocate for yourself, to not be afraid of confidence. And Jasper, my cat, just came over. Yeah, Spirit wants you to stand up. I keep hearing that. To speak your truth as well. If something or someone hurt you, or if something was not okay, like you have every right to address that, pile 3, in a respectful way, of course, but like you have every right to speak your truth. Eternal. Yeah, I mean, you're like supported by your ancestors, by the universe in this. You're eternally supported. This is part of like your life lesson, your karma for like this life, is to learn how to advocate and to be confident in asserting yourself and standing up for yourself. Let's get your practical advice here. Spider venom and seahorse scales. Okay, let's take a look here from the book. All right, Embrace your creativity, stay open to others, and weave remarkable creations while nurturing a supportive community. I embrace my creativity as it's woven into all aspects of my life. I share and connect with others through my creativity. Spiders create beautiful, intricate webs. Like them, it's time to embrace your creativity, whether it's through art, writing, music, or any other form of creative endeavor. You have the opportunity to tap into your inner world and manifest something beautiful. Yeah, something that just came through is like, some of you could be writing a poem about someone that like has hurt you in the past and like how that made you feel, and like expressing that in some sort of artistic way, whether it's a poem, a song, like a journal entry, art in some way. Yeah, it's like you're releasing, like you're transmuting that energy. Yeah, transmutation's coming through for you. It doesn't have to be in a purely practical sense. It could also be spiritual. Be patient and take your time, as you might just weave something truly remarkable, whether it's a piece of art or an intention. Give yourself permission to experiment, make mistakes, and learn along the way. Creativity is a process, and sometimes the best outcomes emerge when we let go of expectations and trust the journey. Be careful not to get too caught up with yourself, for you may just get stuck in a web of your own making. Overthinking, self-doubt, or perfectionism hinders progress. Maintain a balanced perspective. Stay open to new ideas, feedback, and collaboration with others to help you stay tethered to people around you who want to help nurture your creativity. Maybe you can teach something to others or show them the way, being a source of inspiration for yourself and for those around you. By fostering a community around your creativity, you create a space for mutual growth and support. Embrace your creativity with patience, curiosity, and a willingness to explore. Yeah, it's like, I feel like Spirit's saying creativity and transmutation of this energy is going to be essential and healing for you. Pile 3. All right, let's look at seahorse scales. Reflect on your purpose. It is within your power to overcome challenges and change. I have the ability to get what I want from this life. I can see the bigger picture. Expand your awareness and consider all that is going on for you. Reflect on your true purpose. What do you really want? This potion inspires you to put steps in for creating the life that you want. It is up to you how you live, and with a little effort, you could improve your life if you choose. It might be as simple as making time for friends and family, or working on a creative project in your free time, or even saving for a vacation. Before you know it, you will have achieved a lifelong dream, or be sharing the same spaces as those exotic seahorses when you step into the ocean. Occasionally you cannot see, hang on. Let's see. Look for alternative ways to overcome problems. Look to a family member or trusted friend for guidance if you can't see a solution or way out of a problem. Sometimes our brains feel so full, we completely feel overwhelmed. Our turbulent thoughts chaotically tumbling around, making us feel muffled like we are underwater. Try doing a brain dump. Write down a list of all the things that you have in your head. It might be as simple as a to-do list or writing all your thoughts in a journal. Yeah, I did talk about journaling earlier. Sometimes it helps to get things out of your head and onto paper. Leave yourself space to work through the problem yourself, or show someone else what you're struggling with so that they might be able to help you. Community coming through here. Before you know it, you have cleared your chaotic mind and taken back your power. Yeah, that's a good way to kind of summarize this. It's like, I'm seeing Spirit wants you to take back your power. Pile 3, from whoever has like tried to take it away. All right, let's get your self healing advice. We have bless your lovely self, number 29. So much of our lives are spent seeking the approval of others so that they will bless us with their love and acceptance. But you are the ultimate authority in your own life. Oh my God, you had the authority card. Yeah, confirmation. You are the ultimate authority in your life. Pile 3. You have the power to bless or curse with your thoughts, energies, and beliefs. Take this moment to bless yourself. Love yourself. Anoint your life with honey. from your own jar. You are a sacred vessel for the divine and deserve every good and beautiful thing. Start by gifting yourself your own approval and be done with all the rest. So the need to release like trying to people please or live up to like an expectation that doesn't serve you or that you're not happy with. Okay. And let's see. I feel like there's like a lot that's gonna come to you at once. I keep getting like a call, a text, like a message, like multiple messages or something coming to you like quickly all at once. Let's get your healing energy cards and then your final channeled messages from Spirit. We have unconditional love. My heart is free from resentment towards others. I open the eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in every being. I am aware that suffering can cause distress and hurt in people. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. Yeah, with like the child on this card, I was getting like, you have like a very pure, like childlike energy, and you're able to see that in other people as well. And then my trust in life is implicit. The universe's greater knowing and greatest love guide my heart and my choices. My faith is steady and I remain true to my light. Everything unfolds according to the universe. Yeah, orange and blue could be healing colors for you. Show you these so that you can take in that energy here. All right, and then let's get your final channeled messages here from Spirit. Release old doubts and fears. Confirmation. You are currently undergoing changes that are necessary for your highest good. They are changes that have been long awaited. Leave the past where it belongs, in the past. Trust that everything will fall into place for you in divine timing. If you frequently give yourself permission to doodle, wonder, and be totally unproductive, you actually relish in such interludes, I can guarantee that your genius, creativity, and productivity will increase exponentially. Yeah, Spirit wants you to get creative, like I said, and transmute this energy in some creative way that's going to be very healing for you, I'm getting. So I hope that this reading was helpful for you, pile 3. If it was, if you'll please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. It really helps us out and I'd really appreciate it. And thank you again so much for joining me for this reading. I'm sending you so much love and I hope that you have a beautiful week. Bye. Hello, pile 4. Welcome to your reading. You are drawn to the Aura Quartz crystal. And in today's reading, we're going to be looking at healing advice and future energy for your situation at hand. We'll be doing an energy check-in to start the reading along with channeled zodiac signs. So you can take those as confirmation if you have any of the zodiac signs in your top 3 in your birth chart. All right, and just as a reminder for all the viewers, this is a general reading on YouTube. Take the messages that resonate, leave what doesn't. We will be getting deep into this reading here today, so if anything triggering or uncomfortable comes up for you, you can always click off the reading at any point in time, okay? And I thank you all so much for your continued support on the channel. I'm so happy that you found me and that you're here for this reading today. I hope that all of you are taking care of yourselves and having a good week so far. And this is a timeless reading, so from whenever you found this video, these messages will apply to you. So, all right, let's get straight into it for you, pile 4. Let's look at the situation at hand, and we'll get into the advice and channeled messages here. We have the 5 of Water, the Awakening card in reverse, and the Knight of Earth in reverse. Okay, pile 4. I keep wanting to call you pile 3. If you're drawn to pile 3, check it out. Pile 4, I feel like a lot of you have been focused on like the negative or things that haven't worked out, like very like preoccupied with things that haven't worked out and like negative things. Disappointment with like things not happening the way that you had anticipated. Disappointment in yourself potentially to some degree. But it feels like you're coming out of this. It feels like you're starting to realize like everything happens for a reason. You're starting to look for the hidden blessings that may be right in front of you or behind you, because maybe you're facing the opposite direction, but it feels like you're starting to turn around. It's like it's almost like you're shaking things up. Spirit just said, like you're shaking something up. Changing the pace or changing the view of something. It's like you're not being as calculated or careful or like planned out. It's like you're Spirit wants you to be more like free-spirited, to let go a little bit, to stop relishing on like the things that haven't worked out, and to just live your life now and enjoy what you have now. To stop focusing so much on the little details and look at the bigger picture. Zodiac signs coming through. I'm definitely seeing Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, and Scorpio. Okay. All right. If any of that resonated with you, then you can take that as a confirmation. Let's look even deeper here into your reading today. We have emotional withdrawal, heartache and loss, harmony. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you have emotionally withdrawn or pulled your energy back because of like some disappointments or situations that you've been in the past, related to like heartache or heartbreak, loss of someone or something, pain. It's like you've withdrawn to do like a lot of self-reflection. I'm getting like solitude coming through. A lot of you could have been spending a lot of time by yourself recently or here recently. But I'm seeing like there's harmony, there's love coming into your life. There's connection. There's warmth coming back in because it feels like it's been kind of cold. Green, the color green keeps coming through as a healing energy color for you. Yeah, it's like there's some sort of like deep connection that's coming in that I feel like will be very healing for you here in the future. That's kind of helping to pull you out of this energy. But I also feel like, Pile, for you, you're also pulling yourself out of this energy, or you've already started that process for a lot of you. Let's look further. Let's look further. We have pride and ego. Pride card says true worth is measured by character, not accolades. Yeah, it feels like a lot of you have like built up a really beautiful life for yourself. Like, you know, like maybe you've accomplished almost everything that you want, but there's like that one thing that you don't have yet that you're so focused on. And it's like, you feel like you won't be fully happy until you get that one thing. But Spirit's really wanting you to be happy now, to be appreciative and like take in all that you have now and to live in the present moment. To not get like swept up in vanity and ego and like overcompensation materially, to try to like fill a void within yourself. Yeah, vanity's come up twice, and ego has come up twice, and arrogance, and pride. Yeah. This card says, beyond the facade of ego lies the depth of true character. It's like, yeah, there's like something deep that I feel like, Pile 4, that you've been like trying to cover up or overcompensate with, like a void that you've been trying to fill. Yeah, we'll get deeper into that for sure. Okay, let's get your tarot cards here next. We have the Seven of Pentacles, Taurus energy coming through again here strongly for this pile. We have the the King of Cups, and we have the Page of Swords. So yeah, Spirit wants you to like look back on what you've achieved. And to be appreciative of it, like to take it all in for a minute, to look at how far you've come as well, to reflect, to remember, because you've done so much, pile 4, like you've done so much, you have so much to be proud of, so much to be thankful for, like so many beautiful blessings in your life right now that it would be a shame for you to like overlook that or miss that because you're stuck on what you don't have. Spirit also wants you to support yourself. I do see you like in the future being more appreciative of the things that you have while still like trying, you know, to work towards that one or two things that you don't have. Like you're still trying to work towards those things, but it feels like you're not as focused on that. It's more so like you're being appreciative of the things that you have now and just like doing what you can to welcome in whatever it is that you want, which I feel like for a lot of you it could be a partner or like love, marriage, family, potentially emotional like satisfaction or connection or friendship. But yeah, in the future I see you being more like considerate, being more balanced and generous, feeling like just balanced, calm, cool, collected, supporting yourself, taking care of yourself, prioritizing your needs, filling your own cup. And I see you like getting out of your comfort zone a little bit, more energized, like trying something new, more curious. Talking to someone more, talking to people more, connecting with people more as well, like not as emotionally withdrawn. It feels like you're coming out of that energy and like you're just like talking with people more, or I don't know, you're just like out more. It feels like you're out doing things again. Like there's, again, I said earlier that there's warmth coming back into your life. Like there's a warm energy that's coming back in for you. Let's look further for you. Adrenaline. Yeah, there's definitely like some excitement coming into your life here. Something's rushing in pretty quickly. Completely done. Yeah, it feels like you're moving on from like a cycle that has closed, like you've learned some sort of lesson and it's all like ended, it's come full circle, and you're leaving what hasn't worked out, you're leaving that in the past for good. You're like watching it wash away, like almost like a waterfall, like in this picture. It's like you're watching it kind of float away. Yep. You've learned a big lesson. Yeah, you've come a long way. Like I said earlier, pile 4, you've come a long way, and it's time to just appreciate that. Your angel number is 752. So look up that number because there's a message meant for you in that number. Present. Yeah, oh my gosh, we talked about like living in the present moment, appreciating what you have now is going to be healing for you. Just embracing the present moment. Feeling the moment, taking it all in. All right, let's look further here. We have growth. Yeah, oh my God, confirmation. I just said you've undergone a tremendous amount of growth. Pile 4, you've matured a lot. In liberty. Yeah, you're finding like freedom by living in the present, by enjoying your life now. by not like focusing so much on what you don't have or like the future, by just like being happy with what you have now. Yeah, I see you feeling more free, like freed from the chains of the past or freed from your own mind. I see you happier, more fulfilled emotionally. All right, let's look at your practical advice cards here. We have graveyard dust and a wish. Okay, let's look at these here from the book. We'll start with graveyard dust. Okay. Embrace endings as opportunities for growth and renewal, confirmation, earth energy coming through again. I live for today. I'm fully present and embrace life as it is now, as well as what will be, confirmation, living in the present moment, being fully present, embracing life as it is. The end of an era is in sight. Remember, everything must reach its conclusion before a new cycle can begin, like the colorful blossoms of spring emerging from the cold grasp of winter. Whether it is something you don't quite want to end or the end of a bad spell, remember everything has its time. Bigger and better things may be ahead or on their way to you. The good may not always outweigh the bad, but know that won't last. Reflect on what you felt reluctant to let go of, a treasured memory or eagerly welcomed Reflect on what you felt reluctant to let go of, a treasured memory, or eagerly welcome the end of a challenging phase. Show gratitude for what you have by savoring each moment and cherishing the people and experiences that shape your existence. As cards are a reminder not to dwell on our own mortality and to seize every opportunity in life. A reminder to not waste precious time and be grateful for what you have. Confirmation. The end of something may be looming, but this means that you can be reborn, ready to embrace something better, or even have the opportunity to discover a better version of yourself. Doing so gives you inner peace and the resilience to navigate endings and new beginnings with a deeper appreciation for life's journey. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, and then we have a wish. Manifest your dreams with faith and positivity by releasing and focusing on your deepest desires. I am strong and powerful enough to grant my own wishes. My deepest desires and dreams can and will come true. Close your eyes and wish upon a star. Set your intentions. Concentrate on your greatest wish or desire. See it in your mind's eye and watch it materialize and come to fruition. You can manifest your deepest desires if only you believe. You don't need a fairy godmother to grant your wishes. Trust instead in your inner and most powerful self. Be safe knowing that all your dreams can come true with a little bit of faith and positivity. Yeah, I feel like Spirit's wanting you, to embrace the release of like the past or this ending, and know that this new beginning is here and will bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment and a lot of new energy and change in the most positive of ways. And Spirit also wants you to know that you are you have a lot of power, and to not forget, we had negative thoughts here at the beginning. It's like your thoughts manifest into reality, pile 4. So make your thoughts good. Like, start rewiring your brain for the things that you want to see. If you want a connection, a loving connection, like reaffirm that within yourself, within your mind. Picture that, ingrain what that looks like for you within your life, and embrace that and breathe that energy in so that you can begin to see it materialize within your life, because it will. I do feel like Spirit is saying it will. You have that kind of power within your life. You're a very strong manifester. It's how you've gotten so far thus far. It's how you've gotten all that you have. So why wouldn't you be able to manifest what the last thing or two that you want within this life? Why wouldn't you be able to do that? Okay, and then let's get your self advice card here. Court the good and the true, the giraffe. Okay, that's number 35. You will be warned from all kinds of sources almost all the time about things that seem too good to be true. But in this moment, you're being invited to consider all the things in your life that are too good and yet true. Confirmation. Yeah, I feel like you have so many like blessings in your life that are like in plain sight, pile 4, that I feel like maybe you just haven't seen because you've been so preoccupied with something that like you've been so preoccupied with the things that you don't have, or whatever it is that like, yeah, I mean, your life is literally like magical. Like the fact that you are where you are today is incredible, or like the fact that you've overcome the things that you have overcome is truly like a miracle. So it's time for you to like see that within yourself. Yeah. All right, so appreciate the things that are too good and yet true within your life. Adore them. Invite more of them into your life. Confirmation. Reinforce that energy. What is the most true and beautiful version you can conceive of your life, your goals, your relationships? What feels most authentic? Thoughts become things, so put your thoughts on the most beautiful version of the most beautiful vision of your life. You deserve it. Confirmation. I mean, that's literally what I just said. So thank you, Spirit, for that. And we'll get your final 2 cards here. Let's get your healing energy card. We have the voice of the heart. This card says, I silence the fear in me and discover the voice of my heart. The fruit of these words guides me. I trust the song of my soul. My intuition leads me on the path of light. Here is that card, so you can take in that healing energy here. Again, green, and I feel like maybe light blue are your healing colors, or blue, green, and blue. Okay. And then we'll get your final message from the universe. I need you to get excited again. I need you to remember you're not in this thing alone. I'm working on your challenges. I've already assigned angels to you. So let go of the stress and just trust me. I've got a pretty incredible ending in store. In fact, that's why I need you to get excited again, because the happy ending I've got is coming and it's going to rock your world. Yeah. Like I said, I do feel like there's someone or something very harmonious and like beautiful coming into your life here soon. Pile 4, some sort of like surprise that's really gonna bring you a lot of like happiness and emotional fulfillment. And Spirit's wanting you to like get excited again, to stop focusing on what you don't have and to just live your beautiful life. And yeah, Spirit's like working overtime for you, so be appreciative of that and thankful for all that you have. And it's gonna help bring in this, whatever this is, it's gonna help bring it in faster for you. Whatever it is that you've been wishing and praying for, it's coming. It's definitely coming. You just need to shift your mindset a little bit and help it come in faster and help it welcome it into your life instead of like pushing it away by being like unappreciative. All right, well, that's what I've got for you, Pile 4. I hope that the reading was insightful and helpful for you. If it was, if you'll please like the video and subscribe to the channel for me. It really helps our channel a lot, so I'd really appreciate it. And again, thank you so much for being here with me today. I've enjoyed having you, and I'll catch you at the next pick a card reading. Bye.